What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a lovely week.
Absolutely, absolutely. Also is with me as well, the real Ant-Man.
X gonna give it to you.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
So we all represent our brand, though. I mean, we got PlayStation up top. We got Nintendo over here to my left. We have Xbox right here. We're all repping our brands.
Wasn't by design, but by the way, dude, that was not by design whatsoever. I had to rely.
Well, I don't know. Does Chris have a PlayStation shirt on?
I do not, but
Okay.
I feel like I should. Might as well just put
Why
one
not?
on.
Just put one on.
Yeah.
So got all the representation.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Indeed. Ugh.
And this just shows that we could all coexist in one world.
That's so true.
As I see.
Where
Oh.
So what's up, Antoine? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Sorry, I was a little late. Just
Yeah, I noticed.
on a call. On a call, I needed to be on. So
All right, it's okay. It's understandable. Anything new with you, Antoine?
let's see. Not really. I'm sure we're gonna talk about football later. We're gonna do some breaking news
Games.
in a little bit. I got my games ready to go for the. I mean, I'm pretty much all set here. Just waiting on Mr. PlayStation to
go
come
ahead
back.
and start the breaking news. You don't need me for that.
So
What's the breaking news, man?
So we got some breaking news. Chris, you have to tell me if this is on the slide. So, do we have a quarterback on the slide?
No, it's just one slide of just NFL playoffs. So
Well, it's breaking. I think it's big enough, so we could
Good quarterbacks. Good quarterback.
officially say the New York Football Giants won the 2003 NFL Draft. It's official because they got 2 Super Bowls out of their trade, and Phillip Rivers has none. He is officially retired, done. He'll never have a Super Bowl. Phillip Rivers, goodbye.
You can't really say that it's because of Phillip Rivers or Eli. They won. Number one, he had a great defensive line that really helped you win that Super Bowl.
Pete,
It wasn't all
Pete,
Eli.
Pete,
And
Eli
miraculous catches. Okay?
Eli won 2 Super Bowls. He has 2
Miraculous
rings.
catches.
I don't care how he got them.
Miraculous
He has them. And I'm going to tell you right now, Phillip Rivers at the beginning of their careers at that time had better weapons than Mr. Eli had. He had LaDainian Tomlinson in his prime. He had Antonio Gates in his prime. So I don't even want to hear about it. Get out of my face.
okay.
What do we got on defense?
Yeah,
Defense won
exactly.
championships.
Thank you, Pete. That's exactly what I was going to say.
He had lights out, baby. He had Sean Merriman.
Yeah, and for 2 seasons, didn't he 2-3 seasons they got in trouble and they got kicked out or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Either
Just
way,
saying, dude.
I mean, Phillip Rivers to stick it out as long as he did with pretty much, I guess, with the team he was on, the Chargers, for as long as he has been there. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
And then he went 1 year with the Colts, and he had a very good season this year with the Colts.
Yeah, so it's not like he's been the Trent Dilfer or the well, I can't even say Trent. Well,
No, he's been the Matt Stafford of San Diego. I'm gonna get you a couple wins here, but I'm never gonna get you the big one. Or Matt Ryan. We could go Matt Ryan. We could put him in the same category.
I'll say Matt Ryan. I'll say the Matt Ryan category because he's taken him to the playoffs.
Mr. 28-3, Matt Ryan.
You know the messed up thing about that is the fact that the Atlanta hired not Raheem Morris as their head coach when he was the interim head coach.
I seen Raw went somewhere as the defensive coordinator.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would be kind of pissed off too if that
Where
happened.
did he go? He just signed today.
I don't know where he went. Between that and the fact of like, what's this? Todd Bowles was going to get interviewed somewhere, and then like, oh, we're not going to give him the job, but we're going to let him come interview anyway.
Though, the Jets got a great hire, though, man. Good head coach you got, man.
Let's say he was a good defensive coordinator.
The 49ers, dude.
No, he was a good defensive coordinator. We'll see how he does as a head coach. We don't know yet.
We'll see how he does as a head coach, but I really like that hire. I thought
It's a good hire. I agree with you. It's a good hire, but I can't say it's a great hire just because it's not like they got a Bill Belichick. It's not like they got.
When it comes to your Giants, like you hired that guy last year, you're like, that's a great hire. That's such a good hire. blah blah blah, trying to go over there. But when the Jets hire somebody, it's like it's okay, hire. It's okay.
Did I say it's great? No, I said I'll wait and see. And then after the season, I say it's a great hire.
You get all hyped up when every time the Giants make a decision, you get all hyped up. You say, "Oh my God, they're going to be the future now. They're the future now." All the time. When somebody else makes a decision, they're like, "It's all right."
Oh yeah, Pete.
Come on, man.
So how about Darnold? To see the future, Pete?
I don't know. We'll wait and see, right? Is Daniel Jones the future? We'll wait and see, right?
No. He said he was the future. He said he was the future. I called him Danny Turnover Dimes.
Exactly.
That's true. But you know what? He's still my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback, man. That's my teammate, man.
Instead of making it just about your team, Ant. Instead of making it about your team, let's talk about it. Philip Rivers had a good football career. I think he's one of the better quarterbacks of his class, class and all that stuff. Like I'm talking about from the 2000s and all that till now. You give him credit. He did a good job. He was a good quarterback, and I think he had a pretty good Hall of Fame career, in my opinion.
You can't talk about Philip Rivers without talking about the Giants, Pete. I'm sorry.
No, you're talking because of all Eli, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it.
You can, because I don't. To be honest with you, before tonight, I did not know he was with the Giants, so yeah. I can.
That was like a huge trade. That was like, those guys' careers will always be like intersected because of that trade.
You think they're intersected?
I don't see it that way.
Well, maybe as a Giants fan, I'm sure Charger fans feel the same way though. I'm sure they're like they probably hate Eli Manning because he said he would never play there.
That I can see that.
So they're always going to be tied together.
But like, I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like that's what I'm saying though. You because Eli made the choice to go want to play for the Giants instead of the Chargers. But doesn't mean that's what I'm saying though. Why it's the hate with Philip Rivers because you try to compare the quarterbacks. I mean, I'm not
hating. I'm just saying Eli.
And by the way, is the Giant. All I'm saying is making his own football team through his sperm. All right, right now. So he has his own 8 kids.
So did Antonio Cromartie. But anyway,
yeah, exactly.
But anyways, dude, all I'm saying is if you look back at that point in time through before Eli won a Super Bowl, everyone said that the Giants lost that trade. I'm saying when you take your eyes and look back now that both guys have retired, all the picks that were picked out of the trades have retired. The Giants won that trade. Okay. That's all I'm saying. It's official. The Giants won that trade.
That's fine. Great. Let's talk about Philip Rivers. I don't care about like the trade. Now let's talk about Philip Rivers. He had a good career, and even though he didn't win a Super Bowl, he had a definitely pretty good career. That's the whole fact. Let's talk about another quarterback that I think retired too. Drew Brees.
Did he
had a tremendous career.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not official, but I think he's done.
Why? Because he played with like a torn everything this year.
I mean, he's done.
I think he's done.
I think Chris did. I mean, Chris was saying for weeks that the dude couldn't throw the ball more than 30 yards, and I mean, he wasn't wrong.
I think he's done. I think he has his last. And not only that, I mean, the first couple. I feel like the first. Not the first. I'm sorry. The last few years, and the New Orleans Saints have been a pretty damn good dominant team in the regular season, but for some reason can never cut in the playoffs.
Drew Brees can't stay healthy through a whole season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He can't stay healthy. Can't make the big plays, and I just feel though this is the end of Drew Brees, and I think it's been a great career too for him as well. Definitely one of the top quarterbacks of his generation. So. I think we lost two great quarterbacks. Got a bit. Tom Brady looking pretty strong right now, though.
All I'm going to say, guys, is before we talk about football later, my last thing about football for breaking news is if Patrick Mahomes plays Sunday, the concussion protocol is a joke.
100% agree, dude.
100%. It is a freaking joke. That dude looked more woozy than Nate Robinson getting knocked out by freaking what the hell is this?
Like,
Logan Paul.
Yeah, dude. No, I 100% agree, man. The protocol. I understand. You have to have Patrick Mahomes play because I guarantee. I don't know if they can beat the Buffalo Bills without Patrick Mahomes. I just can't see it.
But you never know. Anything can happen.
Henny can happen.
All I got to ask is, hey, Dolphin fans, hold on. Look at me right here. Dolphin fans, we had Drew Brees in the playoffs should have been your quarterback, but you chose Culpepper. Wait, we won't go there. You have Chad Henne in the playoffs. You had Ryan Tannehill in the playoffs. Where was Tua? Not in the damn playoffs.
So Mahomes is now listed on the injury report as limited participant in practice today, despite previous full designation.
I'm sticking to my guns.
They're
on
paying
this
the
one.
doctors,
If
man.
he
If that's the case,
plays,
they're paying the freaking doctors,
he
man. They're like,
plays,
here you go. Shut up. Let him
concussion
play.
protocol is bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now it didn't look that like severe to hit, but still, like when you see him, like his eyes were not there. I'm sorry, man. That guy had a concussion, and he should take the week off.
He had rubber legs too.
He didn't.
Yep.
The fact that he didn't get hit, it wasn't the player that hit him. It was the fact of him his head hitting the ground.
Yep.
That's what did it. Everyone's focusing on the hit.
Didn't he get choked out too?
Like a little bit, but it wasn't enough to the point where it was like, oh my god, I can't freaking breathe, or I'm like getting choked out like in wrestling like that. It was literally the impact of him hitting the turf that what did it, literally right in the front of your forehead. And he gets up and he's like, oh crap, oh damn.
Yep. I'll be honest though, man, I wouldn't play him just because that's your future right there. Don't play him. That's your freaking future, man. What if something really bad happens?
I mean, you signed him for 10 years, and
that's your future. I mean, granted, I know you want another Super Bowl, but that's your freaking future.
Let's be honest. They should really have a better backup quarterback. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't find somebody off the damn street better than Chad Henne. I mean, even Washington found a dude off the street that's better than Chad Henne.
But I mean, Henne did his job though.
He did his job.
Now, if they didn't have the lead the lead that they had, I don't know if he would have.
Possibly, probably not.
So
they still made the plays and and moves.
But I'm saying if it's 0-0 and Chad Henne comes in, they're not winning that game.
No,
maybe, probably not.
Maybe. All right, what else we got break? What else we got breaking, gentlemen?
Breaking.
Oh,
anything?
Tell me, Chris.
Nothing looks to.
Netflix hit 200 million subscribers. Do we have that in the slide?
Huge.
No, we don't. But we can talk about it.
That's some breaking news right there.
That is breaking. That's huge.
Predator is now in Fortnite.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, take me to the chopper, Predator.
Yes.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper, Predator.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
Hold on.
They have announced that Jurassic World Dominion is the culmination of all 6 Jurassic movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be the final one.
Question: did you have the Zack Snyder Justice League slide?
No, since that is actually a news there for today, we'll go ahead and say that now. Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut, is 4 hours and it won't be broken up. It is one long movie being uploaded. Here you go, in front of your face.
Okay, I got to give Ant's reaction because I know he's going to trash this right now.
I don't need to trash it. I'm not going to watch it anyways. So I don't care. You can make it 10 hours. I ain't going to watch it. I wouldn't watch it if it was 2 minutes.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
So you hold no. You're not going to watch this movie at all.
No chance.
No
chance in hell.
No chance in hell.
Nope, I will not watch this movie.
Because of Zack Snyder?
No, because the
movie's Zack Snyder. Don't lie, it's because of Zack Snyder. You're not going to watch this movie.
No, I've seen it. It's not good. I didn't see the director's cut.
Did you watch that movie?
No, it's 75% of it wasn't his. That was Joss.
Well, I don't mind Joss. Joss makes good movies. Justice League is not a good movie.
Age of Ultron is a good movie.
Have you watched it recently?
I don't need to watch it recently.
It ages better than you think.
Now it also ages better than you think. Batman v Superman, director's cut, extended cut. But
the problem is The problem with that is they're not director cutting Martha out of the movie, and that's the whole thing that makes that movie so shitty. Is that the like?
No, okay, hold on. That's not what make the movie shit. There's so many things that make that movie shit.
No. I agree with you.
Martha. Let's look at Doomsday was shitty. Let's look at Lex Luthor was shitty. Let's look at the editing of that movie was shitty. Horrible.
I'm sorry. Editing. I just can't get out of my head. I just can't get out of my head. Sorry, dude. Is that like we're gonna fight to the death, Superman, Batman, but we're gonna become best friends when we learn our mom's names were both Martha.
The only two things about that movie that's good actually was the whole beginning scene with like Bruce Wayne over there at trying to, and then see Superman's destruction, and Batman's fight scene like in the warehouse. That was like the two cool things about the movie. Everything else I wasn't really a fan of at all because I thought the editing was bad. The whole feud was bad. I mean, everything was just not a good movie, in my opinion. Batman v Superman. But like I said, I haven't seen the director's cut. Maybe it's a much better cut. I don't know. Maybe they do a better job.
The editing is 100 times better.
Okay. I mean, that was one of my biggest complaints. I thought the editing was so bad because it was all over the place and you didn't know, like, there was no structure in the story. So, Justice League was kind of bad too in a sense because I thought like the villain was bad. Like that's another bad movie too. I felt like it definitely felt like two movies in one. It didn't feel like a cohesive story because maybe you're right. Zack Snyder did not direct it, but I don't know.
They shot 75% of that movie.
4 hours though, it's a long movie, man. That's ridiculous. 4 hours of our lives, we gotta watch that just to see if it's gonna be a good movie. That's a lot, man, to ask.
Well, you guys watch it, get back to me, let me know how it is, and I still won't watch it.
Don't get me wrong, man. I'll give it a chance just because I'm not like so like.
Oh, I know you loved Wonder Woman 84, Pete. So
we'll talk about that later, Ant. We'll talk about that later.
Did you watch it?
I watched it. We'll talk about that later.
He loved it, Chris.
I did not say I loved it, but I'll talk about it later. We'll talk about what I watched. We'll talk about
you know what? I kind of want to speed this up because I really want to know what you got to say about that.
Okay. All
right. Chris is like, let's fast forward to the end.
All right. So
we're gonna save for later.
All right, Anthony. What's new in gaming subscriptions this week?
So because we're still in the middle of the month, all we got is what's new to the Game Pass, and then I have the new Epic Game Store. So we'll start with the Epic Game Store since it's one. Today is your last night to get Star Wars Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition. Make sure you download it. And then starting tomorrow, Galactic Civilizations 3 will be available for free. All right, and then let's move on to the Game Pass. So just announced for Game Pass, we have coming soon. Control comes to PC tonight. Desperados 3 comes to all three services tonight. Donut County comes to all three services tonight. Outer Wilds is now available on Android. Cyber Shadow, which is from the company that made Shovel Knight. It's their new game, which is kind of like Shinobi, or like Ninja Gaiden, the old school one. It's called Cyber Shadow.
Cyber Shadow, cool.
Yeah, from the makers of Shovel Knight, like their take on Shinobi or Ninja Gaiden. That comes day one Game Pass, January 26th, and then the Medium day one Game Pass exclusive to PC and Series X on the 28th, and then the Yakuza Collection on the 28th comes to all three services. That includes 3 remastered, 4 remastered, and 5 remastered. So that's all that's coming.
Wasn't there something that got announced today that was going to be coming to Game Pass?
Yeah, and then it got pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fall
so
Guys.
They announced Fall Guys was coming, but then they said, oh, whoops, it's our mistake. It's Among Us. I don't know if I believe that it's not coming. I just don't know if it's... I don't know. It's weird.
I think it should.
No, I totally should because like they make money off the seasons.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you want it available to the most possible gamers as possible? I just think the announcement came at the wrong time. Probably. Because I think PlayStation paid for exclusivity for it for a certain period of time, and I think they weren't allowed to make the announcement during that thing. So I think that was like
you think they broke the NAR agreement, whatever the agreement that it had.
Yeah, I really do. And that's why they're like, no, it's not coming. No, it's like this. That's wrong. And then I think like, so I don't know who the fall guy is going to be for messing that one up, but
oh gosh, oh man, such a jokester. Oh, all right. So
Chris, you got a Series X, right?
no.
Okay, so will you be playing the medium on PC?
I'll try it.
me and you on the 28th are playing that game, and we will come back and let you guys know how much we pissed our pants playing it.
I might stream myself doing it.
Pissed our pants playing it.
Oh yeah. Can you play a trailer for this game, Chris?
Oh yeah. I got you.
Oh god, it's a horror game, isn't it?
Oh 100%.
Oh god, I hate horror games.
And then we should also check out that full motion video game that's coming out. The I Saw Black Clouds. That looks good.
I never saw that one.
Just got announced today.
Oh gosh. All right.
Let's go.
Were we doing the? I guess we can do the story trailer. I'm trying to figure out which one will be kind of scary to watch. I guess we can do this.
Well, the gameplay one I wouldn't do because it's more like showing off like how it's like Silent Hill in ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of boring actually.
All right, so we won't do that, but I'll do this. Share the screen. Chrome tab. Oh shoot! Messed up there. Ooh. Breaking news? No.
I know. I always check my phone too because usually, like during the podcast, we always get breaking news.
Bleacher Report is always like, "Oh, maybe something there, maybe," and they're like, "Oh, no, tricked you. You thought." All right, we'll do that. We'll do this, and we'll take this down. We'll put this up, and full screen on this.
Boom.
Put that up.
So this is really one of the first Series X exclusives. So
I've spent my whole life looking beyond the edges of our reality. Even as a child, I saw things that would break a grown man. But that thing There you are. Thank God.
Marianne! You're all right. I was so worried.
Yeah. That thing almost got me. What the hell is it?
It came from shame. From helplessness. From rage.
I know you're here. I know what you are.
It ate all of them, Marianne. All of my friends. I'm the only one left.
Oh, it's okay. I'm here now.
Special girl.
No.
I won't let it hurt you. I promise.
No. Don't tell them. Don't tell anyone.
Sadness! Why did you bring me here?
Has Stranger Things vibes with the upside down kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it seems like two different worlds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
getting a little scared already, though.
Yeah. And then we got the Resident Evil 8 preview happening tomorrow around 2:00, I think it is.
What is that?
The Resident Evil 8.
Oh, very cool. And then, yeah, Chris, let's check out the I Saw Black Clouds trailer as well.
I saw Black Clouds. All right, I saw Black Cloud. Is that a movie or a game?
It's a full motion video game. It's a movie. It's like an interactive movie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, jeez. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Another one? Oh,
Peggy
God.
18.
What has scared you recently? I saw a ghost. Do you believe in ghosts? I never used to. But now I'm not sure. I want you to go to your deeper place. Way down inside of you. Christina.
Wish list on Steam. Oh, okay.
That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. Kind of cool that bringing back interactive film games and all that, but I think it actually works, and especially now. I think when it comes to gaming, it's horror games, so could actually work.
Good.
Yeah, we'll see because it's been a long time since they've had these sort of games.
Well, they had that. Remember that one game that was kind of controversial, wasn't it? Like last year, or the year before.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
they took it. It never came out.
But
yeah,
then
exactly.
you also got Hidden Agenda that was on PlayStation.
Oh
Now-
yeah, that's right.
And then you have a couple of PlayStation interactive ones. They're like, it's kind of like a party kind of a thing, party game, but everyone can sign in on their phones, and like wherever the top decision is, that the game will choose that. Hello.
Yeah. And
Hello.
Is your dad or is it your?
Dad and stepmom?
Dad and stepmom.
There you go.
But yeah, that looks pretty creepy. Not gonna lie. But on to maybe not so creepy news. A prequel Willy Wonka is in the works at Warner Brothers. One question: why?
Good question.
Well, because
I don't
the
know.
director of Paddington, Paul King, had nothing to do.
Mm.
Okay, so one thing that I think this might be good is the guy who directed Paddington is doing this. I heard Paddington Bear movie is actually pretty damn good. That's what I heard.
I heard the sequel was like the better of the two, but I haven't watched.
Oh
the
yeah,
other.
so it's not the original. He didn't do both movies.
He might have. I'll look him up.
Because I heard that they're actually the second one. I heard is an excellent movie. So
Yeah, which
I
is
feel
really
like
weird, but okay.
I don't know. I'm not really a fan of prequels. First things first.
Yeah, he did. He wrote and directed Paddington 1 and 2.
I heard they're pretty damn good movies.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's writing and directing this one, but possibly. But it's a good question, Chris. Why? I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to make money off of the whole franchise. I mean, prequels are not usually successful. They don't really as good as the originals.
I guess it's the fact that like they're doing this because the fact to test the waters to see the fact if anyone really wants to see another Willy Wonka and a Chocolate Factory, and then if the prequel is successful, then they go ahead and make a full remake of it.
Oh yeah,
again.
they will. But my whole thing is, I'm sorry, the Johnny Depp one kind of I did not care for it that much. The original is awesome, classic. The original one with Gene Wilder is a classic movie. But the new one with Johnny Depp was, I don't know. I think it was Johnny Depp's weird take on it. It was, I did not care for that, his take on Willy Wonka. Didn't come off as entertaining or likable or anything like that. If they were to do another Willy Wonka, I was hoping they can do somebody like Gene Wilder to pull that kind of character off. I thought Gene Wilder really did an excellent job pulling that character off, and so if you can get something like that that's charismatic and not as weird as Johnny Depp's version was, I think it could work. But it all depends, man. The only thing about it is, it's gonna end up being him tormenting kids, kind of, you know what I'm saying, in his chocolate factory or something like that. So.
But prequel wise, who would you want to see? Because I can tell you a name that
Willy
popped
Wonka.
up. A name that popped up while I was researching this image, and it kind of freaked me out. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
Justin Timberlake.
No. Think
Bradley
younger.
Cooper would be good.
Younger.
Younger?
If it's a prequel, it's younger.
Yeah, that's true. Who would be good as Willy Wonka?
I'll give you this name. Tom
Okay.
Holland.
I can kind of see it.
I could see it too,
But
and he could pull it off. The only problem with this is Tom Holland is being thrown out with everything. Like everything. Tom Holland.
oversaturated.
And it's kind of getting to the point where I don't want to see Tom Holland and everything. Okay, it's I kind of want to keep it like he should do certain roles, but not do every single role thrown at him. I just feel like it's getting too much to the point we're gonna have like, Tom Holland is gonna be too much Tom Holland. So, but I could see it. I think he can pull off that type of character. I'm not sure. I mean, that's definitely a difficult role for him to do.
And then the kid from Dune, who's also
I haven't seen the kid from Dune.
There's also a picture that came up. Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Timothy Chalamet is another name that they're talking about.
That's the kid from Dune, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look him up, see what he's from.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I just seen it.
I'd rather go with the kid from Dune, to be honest. But the thing is, though, it's not even the look. He has to be charismatic, too. He has to pull off the charismatic, the wit. He has to be witty. If you can pull that off, then you can't do it. But, like I said, it all depends.
Yeah.
It all depends and all that. Like I said, I mean, do we need a prequel? No, I think we should just leave it as it is.
Do we ever need a prequel for anything?
True. But how many,
I swear.
let me ask you something. Okay, on top of your head, guys, here's a good question. What's a great prequel?
I really like Prometheus. Did we need it? No, but I liked it.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it great, though. It had its flaws.
It was great to me. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Not close to Alien, though. It wasn't definitely not close to Alien or Aliens.
Of course it's not. But again, did we need it? No. So,
okay. So name me a good
Star
prequel.
Wars Episode 3.
Yeah, it took 3 times for them to actually get it right.
Rogue One.
Fantastic Beasts 1.
I didn't watch that one.
See, I didn't
Rogue
care for
One's-
Fantastic Beasts.
Rogue One is pretty good, though. I'll give you that. And Rogue One is a pretty good prequel. I thought it was pretty good.
But in order for them to do that, they had to go like 3 movies behind and then build more backstory. And it would be like, oh, maybe we can build a good movie off of this one.
Planet of the Apes.
That I can't give you. Planet of the Apes is a great movie.
You mean Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
Whatever the first one was, the reboot, or not the legacy prequel, I guess.
Rise.
That I'll give to Planet of the Apes, the trilogy, whatever.
Yeah,
they were all
Rise. Yeah,
they all were kind of prequels. So that I'll give to. That was an excellent trilogy. Great movies. That I will give it to. That was a great prequel. Can you name another one though?
Not
Iron
Terminator
Man 1.
Genesis.
What's that?
Iron Man 1 to the Avengers. Boom.
That's not a prequel.
I'm just messing.
Captain Marvel.
I mean, honestly, Batman Begins. Would you say Batman Begins is a prequel? Oh, it's a reboot, dude. But here's my question: what's the difference between a prequel and a reboot?
Batman Begins is a reboot because it's the different Batman. It doesn't take place before
Planet
that.
of the Apes a reboot also, though?
No.
Would you consider that a prequel then?
Yes.
It goes into the old storyline.
Okay.
Pretty much because like the little girl that they had in the third movie was actually referenced to the very first old movie back in the day.
Okay. No, I give you that. All right, fine. So those are prequels. So that right there is an excellent prequel because I can't like The Hobbit was not a good prequel series.
No, absolutely
It
not.
wasn't. And even I'm sorry, the original. Even though I know Clone Wars did a great job, the prequels from Star Wars is not great.
Mallrats.
Mallrats.
Yep, takes place a day before Clerks.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's not a fucking prequel.
X-Men First Class.
Great movie. That's a good movie. That to me, that's a really good movie. Yeah,
Monsters
I agree.
University.
Definitely did a good job with that one.
I never saw it, and because of the fact I didn't feel like it was needed.
Star Trek.
Because
Star Trek is a good damn fucking movie, man. Actually, good prequel too.
But
it definitely underlines the old movies. That is a good one.
Is it
Star
a
Trek
prequel?
is actually really good.
Would you call it a prequel? I wouldn't call it a prequel.
No, I don't know because in the same time it kind of is and kind of isn't because it's in the beginning of their thing, but they kind of changed timelines. Remember?
Yeah,
the
exactly. So it's more like a reboot.
Almost it is because the timeline changed. Remember? Because the whole
it still ties in though. Still ties in with the originals.
It's because Nero kind of screws up the timeline.
Universe. I'll call it a parallel universe on that.
Okay.
It kind of almost is because it kind of almost changes the timelines, actually, Ant.
All right, so Casino Royale.
I guess you can say prequel.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. I guess so. Because that was his first kind of big... That was his first mission, I guess. One of his first big missions.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Takes place a year before Raiders of the Lost Ark. Did you know that?
Does that really count? It's a trilogy, though.
But it's out of order. Chronologically.
So, hold on. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Prequel to what? A few dollars more?
Or Unforgiven?
Yeah. Oh, no. You know what, though? Wait a minute.
The Godfather Part 2?
Not a prequel, bro. There's a sequel, and then they go to back in flashbacks, man. That's not a prequel.
I'm just reading a top 10 list.
Not a prequel.
I'm reading a top 10 list. Calm down.
Well, that's a horrible top 10 list. How do you call that a prequel? That's flashbacks.
So this one has...
Would you call Minions good?
I like Minions. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So this one has Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This one also has Godfather Part 2.
Terrible list. That's not a prequel. It's flashback.
It says it's a prequel wrapped in a sequel.
No. It's flashbacks.
It's kind of two separate movies in one. To be honest with you, it really is because there's so much flashback story, dude. I would say it's half of the movie.
What up, dude?
What's up, Ryan?
What up, Ryan? Hey, we're talking about best prequels. Give us your list. X-Men First Class is on this one as well.
I'll give you that.
The Good, Bad, and the Ugly is on. Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
I didn't watch it.
Nah, me neither. Red Dragon.
Good one.
That's a good one.
Pretty good one. That's a good one. I'll give you that. That's a good one. Even though it's based on a book that came before Silence of the Lambs, it was based on a book. So they just based it on a book. It wasn't like they took a whole original story.
No, I know.
So, yeah.
Okay, that will switch, baby. Paranormal Activity 3.
I didn't watch that one.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
Zulu Dawn. I don't know.
That's actually true.
Yeah, because aren't they like the children? Them as kids, right?
Yes, them as kids. Wow, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and I actually heard that was really good. I didn't watch that one. I saw 1 and 2, but I didn't see 3. Heard that was
Ginger Snaps Back. The beginning.
Oh, the one with the werewolf girl.
Yeah. Dominion prequel to The Exorcist.
Never heard of it.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it
Then they
either.
have Star Trek. Puss in Boots
Watching.
to Shrek, prequel to the Shrek one.
I know.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
Infernal Affairs 2. Okay, there's one more list I was gonna look at. Here we go. Probably all the same crap. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Godfather Part 2 in this one as well.
No
Indiana
freaking
Jones,
prequel.
Temple of Doom. Paranormal Activity 3. Batman Begins.
Not a prequel too, because that's a reboot.
Episode
Not a
3.
prequel.
Man, Pete, you're getting angry.
Because they're not prequels. These guys are supposed to be. They're just making the list.
Yeah, that's it though. All like basically same movies again.
They're
Nothing
making
like
the list. Not a prequel.
yeah. Rogue One.
Rogue One, yes.
we had
Rogue One is a good prequel. Yes.
yeah we had mentioned that prior to you
We
getting
did.
on, but yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that so anyways, back to the reason we're talking about this. Yeah. Did you guys ever watch Oz the Great and Powerful? That is one
No.
reason we don't need this garbage.
Good call. Good call. A movie that was an all-time classic gets a prequel